we have some catalysts among us. We have a saying in the organization that people celebrate the breakthrough, but what really gets honored is the path.
Every NBA journey starts somewhere, kind of like how the Thunder started here in this building. Journeys that are filled with ups and downs, dreams and doubts, and determination. Lindy Waters' journey is an underdog story, and one that both mirrors the place he grew up and the team that he plays for.
On February 10th, the Thunder signed Lindy Waters III to a two-way contract, bringing his three-point sharpshooting from the Oklahoma City Blue to the NBA. A transaction set to be lost in the ongoing sea of them, a G League player earning a chance at the highest level. Local connections added interest in Waters, a standout at Norman North High School and a four-year player at Oklahoma State. But to outsiders, it was just a footnote signing on the ledger. But actually, it's one of the best stories in the NBA this season, with Waters serving as an inspiration, proudly representing his heritage. But there's still much more to Lindy Waters' story than that. It's a story of vision and the sacrifice it takes to get there. After the pandemic cut his senior season short in Stillwater, there weren't a lot of great options. He signed with an agent. He looked overseas. He tried to take the G League route. There was nothing. He went back to train before the NBA draft in the fall. Nothing. The G League draft came and went. Nothing. It came to the point where he had to start considering other career paths outside of basketball.
I started to be like, okay, like I might need to start working somewhere. I did, Postmates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would Postmate. If I wasn't working out or wasn't lifting, I was just driving around in my car, just delivering food. Just any which way I could stay afloat.
He spent a year and a half working out, not knowing what or where was next, scrapping to find a gym to play, whether it was 5 in the morning or at midnight.
At any time of the day, I was just looking to get some work in and try to stay as sharp as possible because I always believed that at some point I will get my opportunity and I have to be ready for it. I mean, it was a journey. It taught me a lot about myself and what it takes to get here.
His break came from an unlikely place, a professional basketball team in his home state, but not the one you're thinking of. It was the one 100 miles from Oklahoma City, up I-35 and out US 412 in Enid.
I got a DM in my Instagram about the Enid Outlaws. And I was just like, just curious, like what's going on over there. I lucked out, for some reason. Felt like God had a plan. Ended up playing with them, had the best record in that league, won the championship, had fun. It was tough. It doesn't have the luxuries of the NBA, but it was definitely a good place to start.
And that was it, the start. But it wasn't where he wanted to finish.
I remember talking to one of my good buddies from OSU. It's tough right now. And although I'm hooping, it's not what I wanted. He told me this is just part of your journey. This is part of your story. It's part of your path. It doesn't end here. I did have those low moments where, I didn't doubt myself, but is it supposed to be this hard?
He finished his season with the Outlaws and in July 2021, signed a contract with a team in the second division in Spain. But about that same time, he got a call to come work out for the Blue.
He had pigtail, his hair was long and he had a pigtail thing going on. Who is this guy? But then, as he started playing, you see the shooting stroke and then an ability to flow with the game. I think he's got a good rhythm. And then getting to know him as a person, I think is really when, I thought he could be a prospect for us and kind of his resiliency and his approach to the game.
He spent a week working out with the Blue, trying out really, and got a call to come back for another week. And then another call for another week.
I had nothing to lose. That's how I thought about it. There was no pressure for me. I had literally nothing to lose.
He wasn't brought with the Thunder to Summer League, but he did get offered a spot on the Blue.
There's certain things we're looking for throughout the organization, how driven they are, their resiliency, their professionalism, and their hard work on a day-to-day basis. It wasn't immediate with him. Certainly as a person, I think we were impressed. But as the week went on, I think the ability to shoot and understand what he can bring to the game became a little bit more louder and got better every day.
After getting his opportunity, Waters made the most of it, hitting almost 50% from three in the G League. It was the focus of his developmental track. You can do other things, sure, but what can you excel at?
He can do some other things, but like, what do you really do well?
Okay.
You know, like, what's your fastball and like, how fast can we get it? You know what I mean? Shooting's where you can have an impact. Where can you find more shots? And then having people play off that shot. You know, if they get you off the line, can you make the right play? He's shown the ability to do that. So it was more like honing in on what you do best and like, can we train that skill? And it's a really important skill, obviously. Yeah.
Then the call came.
My agent called me. Anytime he FaceTimes me, it's good news. So he FaceTimed me. He's like, hey, they want to sign you to a two-way. I didn't like scream or yell or like get super hype or cry or like show any like too much emotion. But like the only thing is I was like, okay, I'm a step closer to, you know, what I really want.
Lindy Waters' journey to the NBA is a remarkable one and an unlikely one. A local high school star to a 4-year player at Oklahoma State to delivering tacos and burgers, then to Enid, then to the G League, and then to his dreams in the NBA. He's from here, raised here. He went to Thunder games as a kid, watching stars warm up, taking notes on their routines. And now, he's wearing the uniform himself, and even putting his name in the books alongside them.
And he beats the buzzer and knocks it down.
Becoming the fastest rookie in OKC history to hit 35 threes. A self-made player, one that wasn't supposed to be here, wasn't supposed to make it, and wasn't supposed to be successful when he did. It's something Oklahomans know well. Battling, scrapping, fighting, believing that one day, that breakthrough will eventually come.